Hi babies. This is your, if you need an answer right now, then watch this reading. So the way this works is as I'm shuffling, hold your question in your mind and we'll get some information on the general energies around your question and then we'll ask the cards if it is a no or a go. So hold your question in your mind as I'm shuffling. All right, so in terms of the general energies around your question, we've got the Page of Pentacles or the Page of Coins. So there's like something is shifting in this way where it's positive and it's leading to growth, but it might be making you just feel like a little unstable. Unstable in this way where it's like the world that you know or the version of the world that you know feels like it's shifting and changing. Let's see what else we've got for the general energies around your question. We've got the Lovers. If this has to do with your love life, we're going to find out more information about it. But if this isn't about your love life, this has to do with like your passion or your love for the situation, the deep feelings you have, the deep attachments you have, your expectations of the situation. We've also got the Chariot. So there could be a Gemini or a Cancer involved because both those cards have to do with that. But there's movement happening. There's definitely movement happening and a shift, like I said, a shift and a change and growth happening around the situation. All right, so let's see what else we've got. We've got the Seven of Swords. So the cards are asking you to protect yourself. The cards are asking you to just pay attention to what your desires are and where your boundaries are in this situation, and just make sure that you're expressing those clearly. It's really important with the situation that you communicate. We've also got, I know I've got the Eight of Wands or the Eight of Rods. So again, more of a message coming in. Like I said, this message it might feel destabilizing initially. It might feel like it's changing your understanding about something or even changing your emotions about something. Could be a love relationship because we do have this Lovers card, but it doesn't have to be a love relationship. It could be just something that means a lot to you. But yeah, with this change, with this shift, you might even be feeling like this emotionally. With this Seven of Swords, you're just like pulling in and you're trying to protect yourself. And I think that's okay because there's so much happening right now and there's so much shifting. And so I don't know your situation personally, but it does seem like that just might help you to feel like you can move through it in a way that makes more sense and feels more grounded. Damien, that's needed for you. I'm glad my reading is helping you. All right, so let's get some more information just on the general energies around your question or your situation. We've got the Nine of Rods or the Nine of Wands. So we went from the 8 to the 9, which is good because that means things are progressing. That means the pressure valve is starting to release. And I like that a lot for your situation. But it's just, again, with this Nine of Wands, going from the 8 to the 9, it's just a whole lot. And it might be even feeling like it's piling up in a moment. And if it is feeling like it's piling up, just find a way to make it feel organized. Like if there's a lot happening in the situation, break it down into smaller pieces so you can deal with those smaller pieces, whatever that looks like for you. All right, so let's get some more information just on the general energies around your situation or your question. And the way this reading works is just hold your question in your mind as I'm shuffling and take the information that works for you. All right, and we've got the Queen of Swords or the Queen of Blades. So the Queen of Swords is this card that brings so much like smart, sharp energy, just intelligence, like on intelligence. And you really need that, but it's also going to be this communication. As you can see in this card, it's like this sword going through the head. So it's like this very like straightforwardness of whatever needs to be said, whatever needs to happen. So she's able to do it in a way that is like classy, that makes people feel like, oh, I believe you, I want to follow you, this is okay, what you're, whatever it is you're presenting. So with all of that said, with your situation right now, there is this change happening. There is like this like massive movement that might be making you feel destabilized, might be making you question your heart or question your feelings about it. And that's leading you to needing to protect yourself, protect your heart, have boundaries. That's okay. It's okay as you move through all of these like thick or heavy feelings. Okay, so now we're gonna ask the cards if your situation is like a no or a go. So kind of like yes or a no, or the energy is like pointing to like how it's gonna work out. So again, just hold your question in your mind, and we're gonna ask the cards if it is a no or a go. We got the Page of Swords. This is your second page in the reading. Um, so you have to so the page is us being open to change, and so you're gonna have to be open to some sort of change before it becomes what you want it to become. And with this Page of Swords, that might not be like those edges might feel rough within this change. So yeah, it can happen. This can be a go, definitely. But the page energy is like this first. Think about this, learn from this, and then you can have, you know, whatever it is. Let's get some more information on if your question is a no or a go. We got the Sun. So yeah, it is a go. This does happen, but it's like yes, but like, or yes first, like your situation works out how you want it to, but first you have to communicate, and that might be you communicating what you need to your partner if this is about like a love relationship, or about a job, communicating like if something is too hard, or you need some like other equipment, or some other training or something. But I do think that this is a go. It can work out how you want it to, but just like in life, like it's very rare that the things that we want, especially the very big important things, come easily. We often have to like work, and like there's a saying that like it's only worth it if you like have to work for it. That's okay. And we've also got the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, it's another go. So we went from like this like destabilizing Page of Pentacles to this very stabilizing Ten of Pentacles energy. So if it's about your if it's about like your living or your home situation or something, I think there is a lot of energy for that to stabilize and to feel good. For your money, definitely there's like positivity here for your money to work out how you want it to. But yeah, if you're running into some obstacles first, like the cards are just asking you to be present for those obstacles and to move through them smartly, to move through them with like passion, with your heart, with all that Sun energy. Also, Leo season could be important. There could be a Leo involved, or something as important is happening in Leo season. So make sure that you communicate or learn to how to communicate if that's what you need to do before then. Anyways, thank you so much for watching the reading. If you're still here, I love you. I appreciate you. Hug the subscribe button if you want, or just come back tomorrow because I post readings very, very frequently, usually every day. But right now, my work is I have a job, and full-time job, and it's a little crazy. Anyway, I will see you all tomorrow, and this reading will be available in just a few moments. Have a good day.